for Elder Cunningham, I sort of, I love playing characters that have like a naivete because I just think that that's so funny. So Cunningham is a bull in a china shop. And I sort of base it on someone that I know, not the bull in a china shop, but the sort of wide-eyed one. I've never actually said this. I'm going to say this right now, and I apologize. But I based it on one of my closest friends, Rory O'Malley. Do you know Rory O'Malley? So Rory O'Malley was in Book of Mormon with me, and he's got this gee whiz kind of Cleveland thing going. And so, like, I took that and I made it like times 1,000 for Cunningham. So he comes in and he's like, I want to be, he's just kind of crazy. That's not Rory, but there was that seed. Olaf was more that childlike thing. So the first day I sat with the producers and the directors, I said, you know what? Like, I feel like the energy is a kid who's discovering the world for the first time. That's it. So you get that. Hi, I'm Olaf, and I like warm hugs. And it's that sort of like, that thing that I think we all recognize where at some point or other in your life, you have that wonderment. The sky's the limit. And that's the sunshine that I wanted, no pun intended, that I wanted him to embody. When you're recreating a role like Jack Nicholson in The Shining, it's the most terrifying. I don't know what I was doing that day. Probably the same thing I was doing backstage today.
It really does look like the Give Me the Bat, Wendy, like, kind of thing that he's got going.
Come on in, Belle. Nothing bad's gonna happen here. You know that you have to honor what came before, but at the same time, you have to give it new life. You can't do the same thing. So hopefully, when you see the film, you'll love the original LeFou as much as you ever did, but you'll have a different love for this LeFou, because I do think that they're two sides of a different coin. What I like to say is, in the original, you guys, hey, welcome. We're almost done, but you're ready for the next interview. It's going to be great. Jonah Hill is about to get here any minute. No, it's not. So, you were, the place that we started is, I said to Bill, if LeFou in the original is dumb as a box, what if we made him dumb as a fox? Meaning he's actually smarter than he lets on. And he's still got some of the same texture that he had in the original, but I wanted to expand that canvas.